Hey, what's going on, Pisces? Butch here. I'm going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you like the content on my channel, subscribe. It's all about the love here. With all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what's going on for Pisces? What's going on for Pisces, universe? What's going on for Pisces? What can we see? All right, Pisces. So the first thing that I see, Pisces, I feel like there is someone new coming in, but I feel like this may be someone that, it is a new energy, but I feel like it is someone that you may have just met. Sometimes I feel like it's someone coming in completely new, but I feel like you may already have met this person, because I do get a sense that there is some sort of connection that you already have, possibly a friendship. But I feel like that's where this begins. That's where our story begins. I just watched Romeo and Juliet last night. So, anyway. But yeah, like I feel like the initial beginning of this starts in more of a friendship. But I feel like it definitely moves very quickly. I feel like this person is going to know exactly what they want without exception. And I feel like they're going to know it very quickly. Like I said, I do feel like this is heading into new love. And I feel like this person is going to know exactly what they want from you. And once they know what they want from you, I feel like you're going to know it too. I don't feel like this person plays any games. I don't feel like this person, they're not the type to hide their feelings. I feel like this person thinks about you and only you. And one of the things that I see with this person when I was pulling the cards, the first thing that I seen that I really enjoyed, that I feel like you're going to really enjoy with this person, is there's a very passionate energy with this person. Very passionate, but also it's a great combination, because I feel like they're very passionate. They're going to reach out, want to grab a hold of you and never let you go. But there's also a very nurturing and very, emotionally compassionate energy as well. It's, very fiery, mixed with a nice side of, emotional openness, which is nice. And I feel like, it brings a good balance in for you. Sometimes we meet people and they're very protective, but they can't be emotional, or they're very emotional, but they're not very protective. But with this person, you get that balance. And like I said, as soon as this person realizes exactly what they want from you, you don't have to worry about this person. They're not always looking for the grass being greener on the other side. This person, once they're in, they're all in. And I feel like this person is going to take that leap of faith with you. Really not knowing you as well as they should, but wanting to get to know you. Because like I said, I do feel like this is still fairly new connection. But like I said, this person knows exactly what they want from you. And the moment they do know what they want from you, that's when you're going to have this person taking that leap of faith. You know, they're going to want to get to know you. They're going to want to communicate with you. They're going to want to, you know, have those late night, you know, conversations. You know, I almost feel like it's a type of energy where you're talking on the phone with this person and they're not going to want to get off the phone with you. You know what I mean? They're going to, you know, even though they got to work the next day or they got things to do, they're going to find it very hard. And it's very, it reminds me of like a high school type energy, but with emotional maturity behind it. And that's a big difference here. You know, it's not immature. You know, when you're in high school, you stay up all night. I know I did it. You stay up all night talking to someone on the phone. You know, you're up till 2 a.m. You're like, okay, well, I'm going to let you go. And they're like, oh, you know, and then they start talking with something else. And then you find yourself 45 minutes later, you're still talking. You know, it's one of those very innocent type energies, but with emotional maturity behind it. You know, in school, it's not really emotionally mature yet. You're still maturing in that emotional state. But like I said, with this person, it's very nurturing, very, very mature emotionally, but also very passionate. And then we have that Emperor, so very protective. You know, for you, it's like that teddy bear, that big teddy bear type energy. You know what I mean? It's like very fierce and passionate energy, very protective. But for you, very, I don't want to say snuggly, but it's almost like I said, like a big teddy bear. Like, you know what I mean? You see a big grizzly bear coming and everybody else is scared, but you're not scared because this is your grizzly bear. Now with this person, I feel like you're on the same page. You know, I feel like you want the same things, and I feel like it's going to be very easy for the two of you to mold together, to become one. And that's what I see happening here. We have the Hierophant. So I see a very strong union between the two of you. You know, I see this person always working very hard, always putting in the work to show up for you. You know, this person, your happiness is important to this person more than I feel like anybody else has ever come into your life. And one of the big things is I really enjoy with this read as well. I mean, it's all seemingly really good energy here, but we got the Hangman. So I feel like this person is going to show you a different perspective, you know, possibly even showing you what real love feels like. You know, having someone that really, truly is there for you, having someone that truly loves you and wants to take care of you and wants to protect you. I feel like that's something you haven't truly felt to its fullest extent. And with this person, like I said, they're always given to you. They'll show up for you. They'll be there for you. They'll support you, you know, mentally, emotionally. And I feel like, I mean, I feel like being loved the way this person's going to love you is going to make you feel that much stronger. You know, and I feel like when you truly meet the person you're meant to be with, it's like, it makes you feel like you can do anything. Like anything is possible. That's the power of love. You know, a lot of people don't realize how much power it really has, but it's like, you know, the difference of having, you know, in the past you might have been with someone that gave you some of the things that this person's going to give you, but I don't feel like you've ever met someone quite like this. And like I said, I do feel like with that Hangman, you're going to see a whole different side of life. So many people don't realize how important having love, true love in your life is. You know, it makes everything else better. It doesn't solve all your problems, but it makes them more, it makes them more, makes you more capable of handling them. You know, emotional fulfillment, being happy. And with that Capricorn energy, with that devil, it's like releasing all that negative energy. And that's so, like, there's so many different, like with love, it's like a ripple effect. Yeah, you get that initial love, which is great, but you get the so many different side effects of it that makes it so much better. Like I said, having someone that shows up for you, having someone that, you know, holds your happiness and to an extent, to a very high importance. You being happy is important to this person. That's what true love feels like. Now, with this person, very quickly, like I said, I do see this person stepping up for you, and I feel like very quickly, I do feel like you're getting the sense, like I said, changing your perspective with that hangman, but I feel like you get a sense of you're exactly where you need to be. And trust your intuition with that, because I feel like this is. I mean, there's going to be a part of this. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. There's going to be a part of this where it seems like it may be too good to be true, but don't look too deeply into that. Don't look for issues where there's no issues. And sometimes when things come to us and they seem very, very hard to believe, sometimes we try to find issues. And sometimes we ruin good things with that kind of energy. There's nothing that you need to do here except enjoy. I feel like you're going to get what you want from this person. Like I said, this person wants a future. And then, like I said, with that Hierophant, I see a strong union between the two of you. And I only see this moving forward. You get that great mixture. This person is going to want to build a foundation with you. They've already taken that leap of faith, like I said. This person doesn't do things on a whim very often, but with you, there's nothing stopping them. Like I said, the power of love has compelled them. And they're going to want to make you happy. It's very hard to distinguish sometimes whether the person that wants to be with you is doing it for their happiness or if they're actually there for your happiness. But with this person, it's very clear that they're here to make you happy. And making you happy makes them happy. And that's one of the telltale signs of someone really loving you. Your happiness is paramount in their happiness. And like I said, I do see this moving forward. I mean, very open and honest energy with this person, very protective, very emotionally engaged. I feel like I'm getting this like tough exterior, but for you, it's very different what you get from them. Someone very passionate, someone very fiery, but also they can be very emotional, very emotionally open. With this person, I mean, we have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. It's not often that you find that good mix. And it's very, very positive energy that I'm feeling inside right now. So I know that this is a good thing. Sometimes you get reads where there's kind of a good and a bad. But this was all good. I mean, this person just wants someone to love. They want someone to, to take care of and someone to take care of them. Very, very sweet and gentle energy I'm feeling, towards you. But like I said, I do feel like there is a fiery energy on the, on the outside of this person to the outside world. And that just makes them more of a protector for you. Going back to that like grizzly bear, you know what I mean? Like, I get these little motion pictures going on in my head during reads. I've told people this before, but It's very hard to explain, but when I said that, when I was talking about the read, I was thinking, I just pictured this person standing there, and this grizzly, a group of people standing there, and this grizzly bear comes out of nowhere, and everybody runs except for you, because you know that's your grizzly bear. It's a very safe and nurturing atmosphere this person's bringing in. Like I said, it's showing you a different perspective on, a lot of times we'll get hurt by people, and they show us the darker side of relationships and love. But once in a while, we have that person come in that shows us a completely different alternate universe, I call it. I grew up in a very tough household. I talked about this before, and it's not a pity party because I know people had it worse, but not very much love in my house. In fact, there wasn't any at all. But my dad's mother, my nanny, she showed me so much love that it almost made up for it. She was such a sweet. She was 4'11", just a little sweetheart, and it's funny how one person can change your whole perspective. Like, she made me feel loved. She made me feel like I could do anything. And if it wasn't for her, I might have not gone anywhere in life at all. I might not be able to show love to my kids. Like, she taught me. It was like the school of love, and she was a teacher. She was a teacher, the principal, and the custodian. But, yeah, it's funny. Like, it's not necessarily romantic, but, it's not always romantic. Sometimes you have somebody that comes in your life that changes your life forever. And it's not in a romantic setting. It could be a family, it could be a friend. But it's funny because all the people in my life before, other than her, growing up, it was like they were all a certain way. So you got 20, 25 people doing things one way and teaching you and doing things, not showing any love, making you feel like you weren't enough. And then you have this one person that believes in you. And that can change the tide, even though it doesn't really balance out 1 to 25. But that one person can change everything. It's been almost 10 years since she passed away, my nanny, but I think about her every day. And I hope that by the end of my life, I could have someone that feels that way, like I did that for them. But anyway, love y'all. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.